Okay, Katie, we're going to start with the features for 4124 South Park Avenue. Starting with the outside, the lawn is looking good because I replaced all the soil with Tagro. So all the rest of the homes in this neighborhood have really rocky soil. It's very old and it's not very alive. This soil is different. I've also replaced the sidewalk. I did that 5 years ago. So the sidewalk isn't bumpy like most of the rest in this neighborhood. You can see that right there. Moving up to the front, we put the rocks in along the side. I'm sure you're familiar with the look of the house. I'm not going to spend too much time here out in the rain, but there is the house. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There's the home. There's your screenshot. Let's try another one from further out on the street. Show you the curb view. So there's your thumbnail. Maybe zoom in a little bit more. There we go. That's a pretty good thumbnail there. Okay. All the trim on the outside of the house has been painted this year. The roof was cleaned this year. Inside, all new carpeting in the living room. Front room has new carpeting. Front room has new paint. That's the furnace room. Furnace is 10 years old. It's a 98% gas furnace. Moving through, you see the hardwood floors. This room has been repainted. I did the ceiling on it. Moving into the bathroom. Fully remodeled bathroom. New vanity, cupboard, tile floor. This wall is accent wall. New commode. Brand new tile in the shower. New faucet. Hardware there. Moving into this room, the house has all new windows. They are the low E glass, Energy Star certified. This room was given new carpet too. That's the office, second bedroom, whatever you like to call it. Moving into the kitchen. Kitchen is newly remodeled. We have quartz countertops throughout. We have new tile backsplash. Again, new windows throughout the house. New faucet. New sink. I don't know what the style is. If it's called sunken, recessed, I guess it's recessed. You've got your grate there. Big stainless steel sink. All the appliances are less than 5 years old. They're all fairly new. Water tank is back there. Water tank was replaced in 2025, so last year. Moving to the back here, the garage received a fresh coat of exterior paint and a new roof in 2026. Also, the house has a new perimeter fence on the property. Underneath that tarp is firewood, and there's more firewood back there. There's enough firewood on the property to survive an entire winter without electricity. Not that that's necessarily going to be an issue, but it is there. And the garage has workbenches that are included. Also, I'm going to potentially, I may add the air compressor and the pull down hose reel. I'll go out to the garage with you and show you what that looks like. I need to get John out here with a pressure washer and clean that. This is the garage. Lots of organization This is a very tough workbench, steel top and plywood tops. That stays in the garage. Also, you have your pull down hose reel for compressed air. 220 is ran to the garage, but it is not hooked up yet. All the outlets are in place. You have 4 220 outlets in the, correction, three 220 outlets in the garage. This workbench, I built this. This stays. Comes with its own beer fridge. I'll leave the shelving. All the tools and the 3D printer do not stay with the garage. I'm going to leave this cabinet and this vise. I'm taking the grinder, but I'm going to leave this vise. This is actually nice for a person who wants to come in and use this as a working space. As all of the stickers on my door can attest, I've been doing that. Going back inside the house now. Also back here, please let people know that the grass is beat down by dogs, but all of the soil in the back here has been replaced with Tagro as well. So you plant grass seeds, it will grow. I did all this gravel work. Katie wanted me to get rid of that stack of wood. I did that, I burned it. Also, there's a drainage system. It's not showing right there. It doesn't have a French drain right there. But there is a drainage pipe that goes all the way from the alley all the way down to the curb. Feeds into dual French drains. One of them is there under the rocks, and there's another one on the other side of that gate. Gate and fence again are brand new. Continuing back inside. Hardwood floors throughout. Washer and dryer stay with the house. They are Maytag branded. New stairwell. New handrail. New steps. Butcher board steps. Very pretty. Space above the stairs. This is where I suggest you put your desk. There's some discoloration on the floor there. All fresh paint upstairs. The entire upstairs has been repainted. I built all 4 of these doors. They have a lot of character. They're very cool looking. Those go into the crawl spaces on the sides of the house. Upstairs, we're replacing these tiles. Upstairs, we have a clawfoot tub. I'm not sure what you call that. Is that a vestibule sink? Waterfall sink? Pretty cool. You can call these travertine tile. All new windows upstairs. All low E glass. Open up very nicely. Grid squares in all the glass. I paid extra for that. Coming into the bedroom, you have a large bedroom space. You have a nook for your bedding, smaller closet. The main closet is huge. Again, it's all repainted in here. There's more of those doors that I built for the crawl spaces. This entire area received a fresh coat of paint this year. Actually, just this week, as a matter of fact. More details on the house. Again, the 98% furnace. I put this little truck here for just something to place there. I don't know if you'll like that, but it's there if you want to switch it out for something that does what you have in mind. That's fine too. Cool Edison bulbs in the kitchen for the extra lighting in the kitchen. Cabinet doors are not soft close. I did not get around to that. Ceiling fan is remote control. It's nice. All the bulbs have been replaced with high efficiency LEDs. And also new insulation underneath the house. and new PEX plumbing to the kitchen, and the downstairs bathroom has been installed. This piece of wall art, or an accent wall, whatever you like to call it, stays with the house, as does the TV mount. I'm going to leave that here for the next people. That mount extends 30 inches out, so if you like, it does squeak, but if you like, the TV can extend around the chimney there, so you can watch it while you're in the kitchen. That's why I got such a long mount. Putting the television back. All the TV cables are hidden in the wall. So as you can see, all the wires go into the wall and you don't have to deal with them. There's internet in 3 rooms. So there's high-speed fiber internet to the house, and these wires go off to 2 other rooms. They go to that front bedroom, and then there's 2 connections that come into the office right there. So you have 2 Cat6 Ethernet cables run to the office and 1 to the front room. Above the closet here, I installed ambient lighting. So you can have indirect lighting, a little bit of mood. You can put a colored bulb in there if you like. I think that's a pretty cool feature. And of course you have the lights inside the closet as well. That's everything.